Curtis and Glenda, 3 homes were damaged by a fire earlier this month. Take a look. We're told it started on that abandoned home there and then jumped to the home right next door where there was a family living inside. The family tells us the home now is a total loss and they believe more could have been done to save their home.
That was everything for me and my kids. It's, really hard.
Monica Lucero has lived in this home on Martin Street on Detroit's west side with her husband and 3 boys for 4 years. But an early morning fire that started at the abandoned home next door on September 2nd would change everything.
We were sleeping.
She says neighbors woke her up and thankfully everyone got out safely.
I watched my house burn, burning, and it was, the worst feeling.
She took this video with her cell phone showing firefighters at one point standing around looking at the fire. She says they tried their best to put out the fire, but weren't able to do it fast enough due to lack of water from the hydrants.
They were trying to get water, but it took them, very long. The hydrant that you see over there, it wasn't working because they didn't get water from there. I had to get water from the other street. And to me, that took, a lot of time, and I feel that has something to do with my house, burning all.
We reached out to the city. They sent the water department out to check on the hydrants today. We're told the firefighters didn't use this hydrant covered in brush that's next door to the home because it was too dangerous at the time. Today, however, they did clean around it and raised it. We're told firefighters had a hard time accessing the cap on this one with the yellow tape, but only for a short time. The city says all in all, access to water and water pressure didn't play a role in the outcome of the fire, adding there were working ones nearby that did not affect the firefight. Monica says she's happy her family is okay, but she lost everything they worked so hard for so long. She says even worse, they didn't have any insurance on the home. When you look at that house right now, what goes through your mind?
A lot of pain.
And another live look at that home right now. The city tells us they did do inspections on the fire hydrants back in the spring and everything seemed to be working okay. They also tell us that, they have been working hard here to try to figure out what the problem is, but right now it doesn't seem that there is a problem. They say that they did send out inspectors here today, and they say that day of the fire, they didn't get any reports from any of the firefighters saying that there was anything wrong with the hydrants. Now, as for Monica, right now she is staying with relatives, and she says she's going to continue to work, her and her husband, and try to rebuild and hopefully save enough to own another home someday. We're live on Detroit's west side. Jennifer Bisram, 7 Action News.